And hello, folks. This is your old pal, Uncle Al. It is May 30th. Haven't been doing the long forms for two reasons. I am busy with the apocalypse. We have many apocalypse. Unfortunately, they all came true. Okay? We went from blood and terror, dirty wars, resource wars. Now, we're right now is resource wars and limited nuclear events. I have to change this post right here, but it's supposed to be 3 billion dead, dying, and 6. I have to bump it up to 6 million. Okay? This summer starts hunger, starvation, no food, man eats man, cannibalism by mothers and children. Okay? Already started in certain places. In 9 to 12 months, they'll be eating people. First the cats and the little dogs, and next is you know who. That fat prepper. Okay? Paris under siege. This is what happens when your ally France stabs you in the back. France fights alone against the blue helmets. Government of France relocates to Quebec, Montreal. Inflation, eat the rich and poor. New robber barons, see any Democrat, any labor union, any kind of union. They're preying on the masses. Masses are stupid. They're a bunch of sheeple. That's 5. I got a couple more in the back. We won't talk about it. Let's see. Now, I already explained this once. The loop, okay, does not work like a standard-driven computer system. It is like a standard computer system like Adobe or Microsoft. An AI loop, I keep telling this to people, it's not safe. It is a computational power, megabanks. Okay, a lot of people don't understand it. I've been watching a lot of these live streams. They're talking out of their ass. They have no idea what's going on. Okay, computational power, those megabanks. Megabanks creates heat. For every question you ask, it has an algorithm that's thinking 50 or 20 different ways of it. And they're each not working together. They're like a schizoid brain. Okay? They use up your city's water and electricity. And a lot of people, but we have wind turbines and solar panels. Okay, didn't I tell you this about 2 years ago? It only produces 50% of the power AI banks, data centers, needs 100%. Okay? Regular household, like refrigerators, everything else, 50%. Renewables are not that great. You have to go nuclear. Trouble is human infrastructure. It's a bunch of CEOs saying how big is their, willy out. Okay? Cost per question. All right? You put in $1 trillion, you get $50 back. That's not a good markup. So you better grab these idiots and beat the living. Here, I'll let you use one of these. Just they think they have it made. No, they're causing more problems. And the generation that fixed that, my generation, is retiring or getting sick. You die. I explained this to Prepping with Sarge. It's not safe. It's a brain. Okay? It's schizoid. All right? Hudson Valley Prepper. Same again. If somebody's smart or has vision tech, okay, technology from another dimension, aliens, time travel, whatever, all they need is take a maser, start up a little generator, and blow out every transformer in the city. But Uncle Al wants to work in his garden. I had a hell of a time this week with clover in my yard. I ate some of it. The other one's bird clover. You do not want to eat that one. Roaming prepper. Living Livingston man. Okay, Roaming Prepper put out a pretty good question. I'm going to answer that one. Let's see. Okay, I got two. I think I already did the housing apocalypse. Okay, King Newsom, housing apocalypse, billionaires tax the rich, the poor, Hispanic, your family, you know, the money you're sending to Mexico to take care of your sick mother. Well, they're going to tax that. Don't vote Democrat, especially if you're Hispanic and black. Now, they're going to benefit Generation Z, the scumbags, the college students, and it's going to cost you. So anyway, this is apocalypse, all right? And today we're talking about food apocalypse. Then we'll go back to housing apocalypse because nobody understands that. Okay. Food apocalypse. Do not eat Mr. Kitty. Watch the movie Soylent Green. Massive famine in 9 to 12 months. Thanks to Democrats, CCP, liberals, progressive, environmentals, and climate journalists. Throw into that mix a lot of things they did cause California not go bankrupt twice because of their progressive. These people have them work out in the field for 18 hours. I have. That's why I know a lot of Mexican American abuelas, Mexican grandmas, and they're cooking. Because I used to work out there. I have the scars to prove it. You can't see it on this one, but my arm's scarred up. Okay, so I know what they're talking about. A lot of you are soft. All you do, wear baseball caps, wear beer, wear fatigues, and going around like, I know what to do. Hell no. Okay? Me, I have 3 gardens. 2 other gardens I don't show. Patio gardens I gotta cover. Okay? Because a lot of you don't understand my way of thinking. That's why I'm trying to help. Where is it? I have it someplace. I got too many things on this table. I got 160 pages of notes here. Go check out David Lynn, Prepper Principle. Okay, it's either Taco Talk, Coffee Talk live stream. He needs all the help he can get because he needs to practice on reading the script. I give him a script. I try to dumb it down because a lot of people on these live streams have no idea what's going on. We are in the apocalypse. Okay, I keep telling that to Jesus and his apostles. You know, they're kind of stupid, Jesus. I have a better deal with Satan, which I do. So if you're in the 7th level of hell and you see me, I say, hi, guess what you're doing tonight? I have a section for all these people. Let's see. Radical Islamists, fanatics, CCP, liberals, progressive, environmentals, climate journalists, and non-profit organizations. Oh yeah, and unions. All right, because Uncle Alan's not nice. I'm betting on the bad side. Now, a lot of people don't understand. You are in a loop. You are in a system. I cheat. Okay? A lot of people complain, well, I can't afford this or that, or food prices go up. Don't think outside the box. Okay? That's our next video coming up. I'm cutting these down to about 10 minutes because a lot of you have no idea what's coming up. So if you bitch, complain, without doing things, without really thinking, okay, because Uncle Han's getting tired. I had 2 strokes and I got brain damage. All right, I have to be really careful because my doctors are really mad after I flipped over in the Bobcat. They said, you should have been dead. I fooled them. I have no teeth. Remaining teeth is 3. I got 3 broken. And I find out King Newsom just spent over $1 billion denying old people on Medicaid or Medi-Cal and giving it to transsexual Hispanic people not from Mexico. So he's going to tax everybody. Yes, and give it to non-Hispanic, transsexual, voting Democrat, taking out resources from blacks, from Hispanics, all Hispanics. Okay? And he wants to put this tax all other blue states and blue cities in America. Okay? Look at New York. All right, folks. I'll catch you later. We're going to go into the next one, thinking outside the box. And we're talking a little bit more stuff. So you have a nice day. I'll be back in a few minutes. I'll catch you later. You have a nice day. Good luck and God bless. It's 2026. Year of the horse. You're going to get stomped. Bye now.